Last video, I tested the worst kart in the game. But as this commenter pointed out, the real worst kart is this. And we can't just use this in another Grand Prix lobby, because that would be way too easy.
Come on, man! That's too easy!
Online play is the easiest way to show off how truly horrendous the kart may be. And to help show how bad this kart really is, I've invited the best Mario Kart player I know, forged in the fires of Mario Kart DS and Wii, with over 6,900 ELO points, and a record that most can only dream of. You ready to play some Mario Kart?
No.
Okay. So let's have a look how it went. But I had planned to include some live commentary in this video, but for some unknown reasons, I'll have to stick with a good old post-com. I didn't start too great, because I was in the bathroom when the first race started. Oh, Jesus. And this game went so bad, at some points, it looked like I was straight up just playing a driving sim. And clearly, after the first game, I was a bit mauled. I'm actually just bad at the game. It's not the kart, it's me. But going into the second race, we set ourselves a goal. I think the goal for this should be to finish top 3 once, considering how poorly last round went. And then we revised that goal. Actually no, my goal should just be to beat Leon. Beat Leon once. But honestly, I didn't even have to revise the goal, as just on the second race, after a well-fought battle, we beat out Leon on only the second attempt. And obviously I had to rub it in. Then, after some more disappointing tracks, where I just couldn't seem to get out of the lower third spots, eventually hitting rock bottom, finishing last on Waluigi's pinball track, not thanks to these pinballs that don't seem to have a pattern at all. Like, what the fuck? But we did have some positive races after this, like a Rainbow Road race where I sat around the top 5 for the first 2 laps or so, even spiking to first for some time. But just like life, everyone around you just seems to roll better than you. But still, man, like, how did I get hit by this? Like, look at this. He's a good 1/16th of a football field away from me, man. And this type of choking is pretty common in Mario Kart. And not just because Mario Kart players are somehow less clutch, but because items in online are much better utilized. See, when playing against the CPU, the bots only have directions to use items straight away in the best way possible. That means no shielding with green shells, no carrying a bullet bill into first, and certainly not saving a mushroom until the final stretch. So when playing online, it's far more common to see these big swings in momentum, meaning good players can get screwed by bad RNG, and bad players can never get out of the bottom 4. These momentum shifts can be extremely demoralizing too, when in the blink of an eye, you can go from 3rd to 9th, essentially ending your race. And this absolute bomb to my mentals had me making more mistakes than Paramount Pictures creating the first Sonic movie, and the second. But it's safe to say, I was no longer improving, missing many of my drifts and disturbing the public transport system. So after many attempts, I decided to have one last run. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.